Hey YouTube, VegaBrothers Gaming here. We are back after a long hiatus from YouTube. We quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Just a quick update on the channel. You will no longer be seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! Content on here, so if you subscribe for Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry.
We're so sorry, Australian friend.
Yeah, we are. But anyways, that being aside, we are now playing Pokemans. Hopefully you guys can enjoy, the content that we have to bring. Today we are bringing you a deck profile, as I said in the beginning. It is going to be our friend Tristan's deck. Tristan.
Hey guys.
There you go.
Hey,
That's our boy Tristan. Tristan, tell the lovely people what you're playing.
Noivern.
Noivern. All right. So, without further ado, Tristan, show us the profile.
Alright. Since it's Noivern, you want to start off with the Noibats. I chose the ones with the destructive sound.
What does the destructive sound do?
It discards all items from your opponent's hand.
How often do you use that?
Every now and then. I don't use it too often.
Okay.
Alright, let's
But
go.
the main player of the deck is the Noivern itself. With the
Let's go.
awesome attack, Distort, requiring 1 dark energy, 1 colorless, 50 damage. And what it says is it prevents the opponent from using items their next turn from their hand.
And you got the big pimping cards, I see.
Of course.
Rainbow Rare.
All right.
The second attack, Sonic Volume, requires 1 psychic, 1 dark, and 1 colorless energy with a pretty good 120 damage, also prevents enemies from using special energies like double colorless, rainbow, beast energy. The GX attack comes in handy as well with the same price as Sonic Volume. It does 50 damage to every Pokemon on your opponent's side of the board.
Nice. And one thing you may or may not notice, I noticed that it has free retreat.
The free retreat comes in handy for many combos.
Okay. We'll show this at the end of the profile. Carry on.
Alright, that's his main lineup.
The main attack for Noivern that we use is the 50 damage one, but that's pretty low. So we have ways to fix that with the Swablu and Altaria line. The Altaria
Pretty much self-explanatory.
The Altaria provides an extra 20 damage to Dragon Pokemon, which is really helpful with that 50 damage.
Do you ever attack with Altaria?
No, you shouldn't, because it has 80 health, which is extremely low.
Not even in desperate times?
Not even in desperate times.
Kukui.
You could Kukui, right? Get to 40 damage, a whopping 40 damage right there.
Definitely.
Alright, so what's the next Pokemon you
Speaking of Kukui,
play?
also help with the damage is Kukui. You draw 2 cards and get 20 extra damage for this turn.
Okay.
Full arts.
He's got the full arts your boys right there.
Nothing to laugh about.
So here's a funny story. I actually got Tristan playing this game, and I always told him that Professor Kukui was a great card. Although I personally never played it. Now this guy goes out and buys himself a playset of full arts. Okay.
Pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal right there.
Mhm.
Alright. So
Another way to help with the damage is the Devoured Field Stadium. It allows Dark type and Dragon type to do an extra 10 damage with their attacks.
So essentially, how much damage can you stack on a Noivern with the perfect setup?
Perfect setup. It'll be the 50 by itself. It'll be an extra 40 from the Altarias.
A 20 from a Kukui.
An extra 10 from this and 20 from Kukui.
Okay, so you hit pretty big numbers for just
then-
2 energies?
Yes, 2 energies, and then forgetting about the Choice Band here, an extra 30 on GX Pokemon, which could
whopping 150.
a nice 150 damage onto it.
That's not bad. And then you block your opponent's items.
Yes,
So
How many choice bands do you run?
only just the one.
just
the one.
Yikes. Alright. So field blower and that's it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's go ahead and see the rest of the lineup.
A good Pokemon to run in this deck is the Ditto Prism Star. It'll help with setting up either Altaria or Noivern. Helps with the consistency of if you need one or the other that turn.
Okay.
A good tech Pokemon in this deck is Hoopa to block off enemy GX Pokemon.
So what's your opinion on Hoopa now that tag teams are out?
Hoopa is really, really good right now. Because GX is basically the meta.
Yeah. Those tag teams they come in pretty big, don't they?
They're bulky and they hit hard.
Yeah. Alright.
At least there's a downside to it.
They do give up 3 prizes.
This deck does play a considerable amount of cards that just fly out of your hand. So I run 2 Orangurus with the Instructability. If you have 2 or less cards, you could draw until you have 3.
Cool beans, cool beans.
I like
The
that.
attack is 3 colorless energy, 60 plus, and it does 20 extra damage for each energy attached to the opponent's active.
Do you ever attack with this?
On rare occasions.
Okay.
That's a good backup.
Okay, I see it. I like it. I like it. My boy
That concludes the lineup of Pokemon.
my boy bringing in the purple back gorilla. Can't be mad at that. Can't be. Oh no, he's an orangutan. No,
He's not purple. He's got a purple coat.
well, he's actually an orangutan. I'm sorry to gorillas everywhere.
Alright, supporter lineup. 4 Cynthias to get rid of any bricked hands and draw 6.
Okay. Is that your main supporter?
It helps out. It
Okay.
helps out.
Okay.
You play supporters as you need them.
Okay.
3 Guzmas
There goes one.
to target a certain opponent benched.
Okay.
Say they have a Pokemon you need to get out before it sets up, or just get it into a sticky spot.
And then you're saying this was a combo for Noivern, right?
Yes, it sets up a combo for Noivern. You could retreat Noivern and then play Guzma, which will bring Noivern back up to the active, and then you could bring an opponent's Pokemon back up to the active.
Okay, nice. And that free retreat comes in clutch.
Yes.
Okay.
Since we play a bunch of cards, Lillie helps with the card draw. Basically like a Oranguru, but it gets you 6 cards instead of 3.
The best turn 1 support in the game.
If it's turn 1, it gets you up to 8.
Yep.
Pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. Can't be mad at that.
And when you're tired of stalling opponents' items, you could drop a Judge on them. Both players shuffle their hand into their decks and draw 4 cards, which leads up to you being able to attack with a different attack, like the GX or the energy blocking one, to do some more damage across the board.
Okay. Can't be mad.
A nice supporter to help with consistency is Tate Liza.
Now this one, I'm very critical about this card. I don't like it. It's a worse Cynthia. Why do you run it?
To help with switching.
Okay.
In case if I need to switch out of Oranguru if an opponent Guzma'd it up.
Okay.
And if I don't have Cynthia, I could also have this in my hand to get 5 cards.
Okay.
Good alternative. Both.
Is that for the supporter line?
That's all for the supporter line.
Okay, can't be mad. What's next?
Items. Run 4 Ultra Balls.
The best searcher in the game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To get all the Pokemon I need.
And then this also comes with the Oranguru, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 3 Nest Balls to get Swablus, Noibats, the Orangurus or Ditto,
Okay.
and Hoopa as well.
Pretty much your lineup.
It searches everything in there.
Searches every basic. Mysterious Treasure.
Only one?
Only 1. Because it only searches Dragon or Psychic. And it gets me the Noiverns and the Altarias.
Okay. Can't be mad.
And then I run a single Rescue Stretcher.
Okay.
It gets either 1 from the discard into the hand, or 3 from the discard into the deck.
Okay, I like that.
I find myself using the getting 1 from the discard back to the hand more often than getting it back to the deck.
Okay, can't be mad.
Another recovery one is Pal Pad, getting 2 supporters back from the discard back into the deck. I find myself putting Guzma back into the deck more often than any other card.
Yeah, can't be mad at your boy there.
Run 3 switches, same reason as Tate Liza.
Man, this deck is just all about them switches.
Right.
You run Guzma, Tate Liza, and Switch?
Yes.
Jeez. Then again, your free retreating GX really renegades, these cards, right?
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha. Switch. Yep, pretty good.
And then Wishful Baton, 2 of them.
2 batons. So why aren't these choice bands?
There is a pretty low energy count for the deck.
Okay.
So being able to pass energy from one Noivern to another when it gets knocked out is crucial.
Alright.
It also helps if you're facing a tag team deck to get energy from a Noivern to a Hoopa.
Okay. Or a Hoopa to a Noivern.
Yes,
Okay.
either which.
So what is that low energy count you were talking about?
We got 6 dark energies, 3 psychic energies, and then 2 rainbow energies.
And how do you like this count so far?
It works well.
Works well?
Works well.
So you're not running the 4 rainbows?
Not running 4 rainbows.
Okay.
The main thing about this deck is everything has its place. It's hard to replace a card in it with another.
Yeah, that's all your space was very,
Very tight.
very tight. Alright. Dang. Well, there you have it, guys. That was Tristan's deck profile. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. VegaBrothers signing out.